Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today, I had a discussion on Twitter, right? And this is gonna be just like a video that I have to make. This is in regards to gameplay content. So you guys know that I touched upon it in the rant video, right? And in the rant video, when I talked about it, excuse me, when I talked about it in the rant video, you guys know how passionate I was in that video. I made that video off of pure passion, right? Because it wasn't like really straight thinking, but it was just things that were just kind of like knocking out of my head, right? And people, for the most part, people agreed, and it was great to see, right? But I have to talk about the gameplay content right now, and I need to talk about the specifics, okay? Division Rivals. Division Rivals is the worst game mode, right, to add in your current state of FIFA, okay? I'll explain why. I'm going to try not to get passionate so I can explain these things, okay? Is Division Rivals a great concept? Absolutely. Hands down, no questions asked, it's a great concept. But Division Rivals should have been, right, your competitive game mode. Like in Overwatch, right? In Overwatch, you have your tiers of what type of tier player you are. So you have your competitive game mode. But then you have a competitive game mode for the weekdays where you're playing sweaty players all the time, and then you're playing competitive game modes on the weekends where you have a concept where that is so self-centered to think that every 30 games you play, the 30 games you play every weekend, every game is perfect, okay? There's a lot of variables in your game that makes that concept terrible, and it makes it terrible that you have a competitive game mode. You have more competitive game modes in your game than other games do that are way less pay to win, okay? Way less, all right? Because in this game, all you have to do is go for crosses. And these players that you are paying to get, like Ronaldo and Hullet, they'll just win most of the balls in the air if the other person doesn't also have legends to defend against them, okay? So you have that concept, right? Where you have two competitive game modes in a game where no other game would, okay? No other game in this world has two competitive game modes and two flawed game modes. And I'll explain why, okay? Again, nobody has a game, right, where they give you a quantity amount of games to play to tell you what rewards you deserve. In this game, right, you can get 20 wins, 21 wins, 22 wins, right, in one weekend, and you can get top 100 in the next because of how the gameplay works, okay? Because the gameplay is the most unbalanced thing I've ever seen in my life. Every game mechanic sucks. Every single one. There's not one that's good. The only things that I like about the game is dynamic tactics and being able to press L1 and R1 to skip the replay. But your game mechanics are awful, okay? Time finishing, everyone's abusing that for the finesse shots. I can't speak. I like stuttered right there because it's trying to escape from me, the passion. You know, it's trying to escape from my body. The Foot Champs rewards are good. You know what? I can't fault EA for that. The Foot Champs rewards are good, guys. I can't say anything about them because listen, let's look at them. I gotta be honest, okay? Silver 1, which is 11 wins out of 30, gives you 20k coins, a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, a Mega Pack, and player pick special items, which they're kind of shitty. They're inconsistent, so you could get something good, you could get something bad. It really depends, right? That, at the very minimum, to be honest, is pretty good, okay? Gold 3, 30k coins, 2 mega packs, 1 rare players pack, 2 rare player pick special items. Again, fantastic. Gold 3 is a minimum of 14 wins out of 30. That's great, right? And then so on and so forth. The higher you go, I gotta be honest, man, the weekly rewards, they're fantastic. I can't fault them for the weekly rewards. I think this is really good. I have no problem with this, okay? None. I think these rewards are fantastic. But you're doing this, right, in a game mode that is more stressful, okay? Your rewards are fantastic. The concept of Foot Champs is terrible, though, okay? That's Foot Champs down. Division Rivals now. The way you have your rewards spread out in Division Rivals makes no sense. Guys, I know that EA might not watch this video, but I have to give my thoughts because people always ask the same questions in Twitch chat, and I have to explain how I feel towards the gameplay content stuff, okay? So that people can watch this video and then they have an idea, right? Your Division Rival rewards, make no sense, okay? I was watching David Maller's video, right? And he has Division 1 rank 1 rewards. His Division 1 rank 1 rewards is 80k coins and 1 ultimate mega pack. Not and, excuse me. Or you get one or the other. You can get this one right here. You can get this one right here, which is 2 untradeable mega packs, right? You can get that one right there. But why would you get untradables? Because you need money. You didn't play a full week to get untradables, right? You played a full week to get money, right? So that's the untradables right there. Division 1, rank 1 rewards is 80k coins and 1 mega pack. Who actually finds this acceptable at all? Because it's really not, okay? Division 1, you are playing the sweatiest people ever, okay? These people that you're playing with in Division 1 are the sweatiest people ever. It is just abusing game mechanics, okay? It is just doing dragbacks, getting the finesse shot, blah, 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 blah. And then even worse, even David says in this video, the people that he's coming up against also have good teams. Obviously not as good as David's, right? Because David has, I think, the best possible, okay? But people in this division only have God squads, okay? Only. And you're only getting 80k coins for winning in it. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's mind-boggling because we're going to talk about the Battlefront situation later, okay? In divisions back then, right? If you won Division 1 in one day, you got 15k coins. If you didn't win it, you got 7.5k coins. But you got that one day, right? It's I think if you stay in the division, it was 4 wins out of the 10. I think it was 10 games or 8 games. I can't even remember anymore. It was like 4 wins. I think you stayed in the division if you got 12 points, right? You got like 7.5k coins. Was that boring at the time? Right? Was that boring and uninteresting at the time? Yeah, it was, because Division 1, like, you know what? People who do menu stuff get paid more, right, than people who actually play the gameplay. Boggles my mind, okay? They actually banned people for trading good in this game, but that's a whole other story. 80k coins to play a full week of only the top tier players. That doesn't make any sense, guys. That doesn't make any sense. If we look at the lower tier rewards, if you go to Division 6, guys, 52k coins, a mega pack, a rare gold pack, and 1 prime gold players pack. Can someone explain to me how I would rather much get this and play against Division 6 people than going to Division 1, rank 1, and getting this? This is, you have to understand, guys, this is why I hate this company so much, okay? This is basically a slap to the face. Because remember, this is the same company that made Battlefront. People complained in Battlefront, right? People complained in Battlefront that you couldn't get the heroes you wanted because you had to spend money to get them. You guys haven't played FIFA, because FIFA's pay-to-win concept is so huge that it makes Battlefront's issue look like shit, okay? It's so huge. You want me to give you a prime example? I have a Fernandinho in my team, right? I'll tell you guys the specifics of what each player does, okay? I have a Fernandinho in my team as playing as a CDM. If I were to put Ruud Gullit in that team, do you know how many things is now added to my gameplay because of just that Ruud Gullit? Your gameplay sucks. Even Ruud Gullit will feel like shit in your shit gameplay, okay? But you know what elements I've added to my gameplay now? I can now, right? I have the pace, shooting, dribbling, defending, and physical. Do you know what Fernandinho does not have? He doesn't have the pace. He doesn't have the physical. He doesn't have the height. He doesn't have the weak foot. He can't shoot the ball with his weak foot. He can't pass the ball with his weak foot properly and consistently, right? He can't defend properly because the attackers who are using these legends will destroy him. I could keep going. There's multiple concepts. You know what you do have with Ruud Gullit? You can shoot with his weak foot. You can shoot with his strong foot. You can shoot from a distance. You can shoot from close range. You have the height to win the 50-50s in the air that Fernandinho will never win. You have the physical so that you can outbody players when they think they're going to get the ball off you. You have the height to dribble the ball really quickly. You have the height to be able to multiple tap X or A to reach for the ball to pass it away quickly. You have the reaction times and the shot power and the finishing to be able to shoot the ball quicker than other opposition. And that is one player added instead of Fernandinho, right? One player added, right? Your pay-to-win concept in Battlefront was nothing compared to the pay-to-win concept that we have in FIFA. You know why? Because if you spent $100 on Battlefront, you can play with your heroes. Is it shit that you have to spend $100? Yeah, because you guys already paid for the $80, right? But you know the thing that EA, right, always tries to say, oh, but we got legends, right? We have to pay thousands of dollars to get those players, okay? Because the fact that you can only get 200 coins from using the same team every 2 games, you're earning 200 coins every 2 games to try to get those players that cost 4 million coins. Am I missing something? I'm telling you guys, man, like the FIFA community is nothing like the gaming community. We're talking gamers, okay? Because if gamers played FIFA, they know that this game is a joke because it is the biggest money grab game ever, okay? The only 2 ways that you can make money in FIFA is to play FUT Champs, and to be honest with EA, the FUT Champs rewards are amazing, but the concept of the game mode is shit, okay? The rewards are amazing though, right? Your FUT drafts, you bet money on yourself. You bet 15K on yourself to lose coins. You bet 50. Listen, in the FIFA community, this is acceptable, but in the gaming community, this is not, okay? You bet money, in-game money on yourself to lose money. You know what you get as a reward if you win drafts sometimes? 3 gold packs. 3 gold packs for winning the entire draft, for betting 15K on yourself. 3 gold packs. You still have that as a reward. 3 gold packs. Do you know why I stopped playing drafts recently, guys? Because I won 3 drafts in a row, and guess what reward I got every single time? Those 3 gold packs. Listen to me, man. If you play drafts over and over, we're talking about people who are not spending extra money on this game, okay? If you play drafts over and over and over again, even if you win almost every single draft, you're losing money. How mind-blowing is that? Even if you win almost every single one, you are losing money. Do you know why you're losing money? It's not because, you know what, you could pack up a Tweety at like in your 3rd draft and you can get 50K coins. But that's playing 12 games of winning every single game. That time, the time spent to play that entire draft to get that as a reward is not worth the time, okay? Because hear me out on this one, right? Let's just say, for instance, if I spent that time trading in the market, understanding the investments and stuff, like these guys like run the FUT market, L-Dog, Golden Bear, blah, 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 right? These guys make way more money than people who actually play the game, okay? It's not worth, you know, it's funny because nowadays, right, if your content revolves around SBCs and making money through the transfer market, that's what people want to see more than the actual gameplay. People want to see that more than the gameplay. I have multiple people in my chat that tell me, Inception, I don't even like playing the game, but I just like making a profit. Because some people are into business and stuff, right? So when they're into business, they like to do the transfer market stuff because they understand like the algorithms and whatever, right? So I get that. I have a friend in real life that used to do that 4 years ago. He doesn't play FIFA anymore because he hates it. But back then, he used to do it all the time, right? And I understand that point of view with the menu stuff. But my point is this. Don't you get players to play the game? I find it weird. I find the concept weird, right? Because some people will. This is a rant, right? So I'm just blabbering about, right? This is the top of my head. I try to be straight, but I can't. I have to just blabber, right? When you get these players in the packs, what is the point of getting excited over them when they're gonna feel like shit in the game anyways, right? Like, for instance, my video that I got Mohamed Salah, right? I like Salah in the game, right? Because his dribbling is responsive enough against the sluggish gameplay, right? But I digress. With Salah, I packed him, and I packed Azpilicueta. That is over 350k plus profit. And people will ask me, Inception, why don't you get more excited when you get those packs? Because I understand what getting those packs mean, okay? Yes, I get the rewards. I get all those coins. God bless it. I get lucky enough to get Azpilicueta and Salah in Division 3 rank 3 rewards. Division 3 rank 3. 350k against an ultimate pack and 80k. But I digress. If I get those players, why am I excited, right? I see people get excited for packing certain players, but they don't actually play. They play like 1 or 2 games a day. I don't understand that, right? I don't get that, because you get the players to play, to use them in the gameplay, but you only play like 1 or 2 games. I don't get that. I do get it in the sense of people do that again because they like the transfer market stuff, they like making a profit, and so on and so forth. But for me, it just confuses me, because I'm not going to get excited over getting Salah and Azpilicueta. Like, thank you for the coins, but your gameplay is not going to make me enjoy these cards. Like, that's why I don't get excited. I'm just like, oh, cool, I got 850k or 350k plus. I'm going to come across like a bitch to a lot of people, and I get that. I'm really well aware of that. But the stuff that I see in this game as a video game would be so unacceptable in other communities. It's mind-blowing, okay? Division rival rewards are shit, but these are good, right? If you go to Division 5, look at the difference, guys. 58k coins, 1 mega. Look at the option 2 rewards. 1 mega pack, 1 rare players pack, 2 jumbo premium gold packs. This is exciting. This is more exciting than your Division 1 rewards. This. You know what? Look. If I go to Division 3, it doesn't show. Division 4. Let me see Division 4. Division 4, 1 mega pack, 1 rare players pack, 1 prime gold players pack. It gets worse the higher you go. It gets worse. The rewards get worse. These ones don't even show, right? But Division 5, playing against people who aren't it's not, I don't even think it's like a skill thing. This tier right here, it's the minimum of Division 3. This right here, it's just abusing game mechanics, okay? Very rarely will you come across someone that actually has the football knowledge to break you down properly. It's just drag back, get into position, finesse shot. Drag back, get into position, finesse shot. Get the position, finesse shot, you know? This reward for playing less skilled players in Division 5 for 58k coins against 32k plus for 4 divisions higher? 5, including the Division 5, because you go to 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get how people are okay with this. I don't understand, right? Because this, in any other gaming community, is unacceptable. But in this community, but it's just EA. They just Inception. It doesn't matter what you say, because as long as they're making their money. But oh my God, do you know how many times I heard that comments from people? Oh, but as long as they're making their money, as long as they're making their money, as long as they're making their money. Fortnite, as long as they're making their money, they still make their game better. And they care about their community. They care about the stuff they say. They ask their community, should we add skill-based matchmaking for our public servers? And the community said no. And you know what Fortnite did? They didn't add it. They didn't add it because they care about what the community thinks. But EA, your game is garbage now. It's garbage, okay? There was a tweet that I retweeted the other day. And I'm going to show you guys this tweet, okay? I had to retweet this because the accuracy of this tweet is definitely up there, okay? I need to show you guys his tweet. So it was a retweet from one of my viewers, and this is what he had to say. And this is accurate, guys. This is very accurate, okay? Dear EA Sports FIFA, I am your target audience, the casual fan. I play roughly 10 hours of FIFA a week if I'm lucky. I wanted to inform you from a casual fan perspective that you are killing your game for us. You are smothering out your casuals with your lack of direction, which is so obvious in this game, okay? Gameplay flaws aside, even though that alone is overwhelmingly high and enough to steer any sane person away, right? There are no casual game modes for me to play in Foot. I enjoy playing the game both casually and competitively, but you have removed one of those options from the equation. If I want to play Foot, my favorite game mode, I either have to play the AI, of which I have little interest, especially with the state of the gameplay, or I'm playing top tier players because my division has more desirable rewards than higher ones. His division has better rewards than the higher divisions, okay? All other game modes outside of Foot haven't been touched since 2015. To be fair, it's been longer, right? And thus are not appealing. The only mode where there is constant flow of content is Foot, yet you have not catered anything to the casual player. This is gameplay content, not gameplay. Gameplay content. They've definitely catered to the casuals for gameplay, but gameplay content is what he's talking about, okay? The only gameplay note I will touch on is that there seems to be no skill gap. I do not leave games I lose thinking about what I could have done differently. I leave them most often shrugging my shoulders because my 10 shots on target and 4 post shots weren't enough to beat my opponent, who effectively wasn't defending because his AI did it all and my keeper missed his only shot on target. I am okay with sucking and coming up against visibly better players because that's how we get better. We don't improve our game when first touches go AWOL. First touches, you guys know I talk about them all the time. A pass right next to you. Your players push the ball. They gotta do this shit all the time. They gotta put this emphasis with their chest, okay? I'm getting passionate. I gotta bring it down a notch, okay? I'm okay with sucking coming against visibly better players because that's how we get better. We don't improve our game when the first touches go AWOL, or clear fouls don't get called, or when manual defending actually punishes you more, okay? So from a casual, if things aren't sorted, this will be the last FIFA I buy until you sort everything out. Additionally, if you are interested in having a discussion with no one, with a no one like me, I would love to assist in improving the game that I do genuinely love. Thanks. The game right now is not okay. This is a rant video, but I'm gonna explain it simply. Division Rivals could have been a good concept if it was your only competitive game mode. If it was your only competitive game mode, right? And the rewards were similar to Foot Champs, where the rewards were actually worth it. In Foot Champs, that's from playing 3 days. But in a full week of playing competitive players, the reward system definitely needs to be better, okay? So Division Rivals, I like the concept of it, but that should have been your only competitive game mode, because a concept of having 30 games where you're so self-centered to think that 30 games, every single game you play is perfect in this gameplay, is a joke, okay? So Division Rivals has a good concept. They could have made it better, right? That should have been your competitive game mode. You guys should have either online tournaments from the World Cup mode, the format. It doesn't have to be a Champions League game mode, but just the format of that online tournament as your casual game mode, and make the rewards decent. You know what I'm saying? Make them decent. Don't make them shit. Make them decent, right? Obviously, don't make them good as a competitive, because it makes sense that competitive, it's a harder game mode. You get better rewards. That's how it works. But make your casual like game mode decent. Online tournaments in the World Cup format was perfect. You have 3 games where they're qualifying rounds. There's no matchmaking there. You play against any type of player. And then in the rounds, yeah, it gets a little bit more sweaty and you try to win the finals, right? That's definitely a thing, okay? Have that as a casual game mode, or actually, I like the online tournament concept more than the division concept from back in the day, okay? Add challenges to your game. Make the game interesting. Maybe make people use Turkish league teams, Chinese league teams, Portuguese league teams. I haven't seen someone use a unique team ever in this game. Not once have I seen someone use a fun team, because in the higher divisions, there's no such thing, okay? There's no such thing. right? That's what we wanted in all these previous years, right? Foot champs, just scrape that as a game mode, please, right? Division Rivals is a good game mode. It's a good competitive concept. Overwatch has the same exact concept. You lose skill rating. You win, you gain skill rating. In Overwatch, that's actually a skilled game because in Division 2, you're facing people with God Squads, right? The last guy I played had OTW Ronaldo, Hullet, Del Piero, Patrick Vieira. Like, it's different, but I accept that more as your competitive game mode, right? Casual game mode. You either have divisions from Division 10 to Division 5 or Division 4 to Division 1, right? That's how the matchmaking should work. 10 to freaking 4 and then division or 10 to 5 and then 4 to 1. That's how it should work. Because 4 to 1, even 5 to 1, you'd be facing people where you can actually use different teams and have fun, okay? So you either have your online tournament format or you have your division format for your casual game mode. Your foot drafts, I expect to gain at the very least 2K, and I'm pushing that bar really low. 2K coins, right? For winning the draft. I expect that for the minimum, okay? Because I am betting on myself to win. So it makes no sense that you lose money through playing drafts, okay? If I play 7 drafts and win them all, and I lost money in all of them, and you give me a player afterwards that is worth 150K, it still wasn't worth all the time of the times that I did not get coin rewards, okay? It doesn't make any sense, all right? I like foot draft as a concept, right? But it could have been revolutionized a little bit too. They didn't do anything with it. They added it 3 years ago and they're just like, just leave it as it is. Don't add cool challenges. Don't add this. Nothing. No innovation from them in regards to that, okay? And that's pretty much it. As far as I can go, I think that the gameplay content in FIFA is an absolute joke, and any other gaming community would never accept it, okay? Because the people who experience what happened in Battlefront have never experienced what happens in FIFA every single year, okay? Because you can spend $500 and not be able to get Prime Ronaldo in this game, okay? That's pretty much it for the video, guys. I'm sorry that like it's kind of like all over the place. I like to rant about these things because I hate the comments where people are like, just accept it, EA's never gonna change, blah blah. And I hate that, right? Because these types of people are the people that are gonna help EA never change their game, okay? And to be honest, guys, they're probably not gonna watch this video. They're probably not gonna give a rat's ass about what I'm saying. But the only reason why I make these videos is for you guys, so that you guys can see my point of view of when I play this game. Why do I play this game? Because I'm a content creator. I want to create content. I didn't spend years of my life growing my streams on YouTube, right? To just throw it all away because EA decides to make their game shit. Am I trapped playing FIFA? A little bit, yeah, because people who watch FIFA, you know, they tend to just watch FIFA. That's usually how it works, right? But I like football. I love football. I like making videos. It's hard for me to stream FIFA because I hate the gameplay, so the streaming part is not as fun anymore, but it is a job, so I continue to do it. But I just want you guys to know how I feel towards this game, right? And some of the comments that people say that they just annoy me. I have to be honest. I can't hold this stuff in. I need to tell you guys exactly how I feel. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you guys liked it, please drop a thumbs up on it. Definitely helps out the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry for me getting passionate. You know, this is just me towards the game. It has nothing to do with you guys. I just really, really disagree with some of the things that people say, okay? I'll see you guys next time.